Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. My name is Martyn Lucas. I go live up to 10 hours a day. I'm in the studio up to 12 hours a day, and the purpose is we're trying to create the most honest, real YouTube channel in the world, which is honest, real, genuine, my real shares. This is my real trades, my real money. And I'm excited this afternoon. I had an opportunity to buy some lower shares of some of my favorite stocks. So let's get straight into our position. Here we go. Okay, here's our main trading position right now, and let's have a look at where we are this afternoon. As you can see, the overall portfolio is down, but I like that. I like red days. It's an opportunity for me to buy cheaper stocks for the future. I'm not retiring today. I'm retiring in 10, 20 years, and maybe I'll never retire. Who knows? So to buy stocks when they go down, ultimately, is great. I mean, long term, I want them to go up, but short term, next few years, nothing wrong with that at all. Presents me with great opportunity. Anyway, let's have a look at where we are today. I think we fixed our ticker now. Let's see if our ticker works effectively, our new ticker. Let's see how effective it is. Here we go. Keep our eye on those prices and see how it works. Right, this is our live position. Let me go into my live shares right now. The S&P 500. I can't wait for Eric to come in. I want to tell Eric what I've done today. Eric B, I think it is. Eric B, you'll like this one. And Churchy, when Churchy comes in as well. Caden Youngquist, rough day I was expecting us to come back from. No, I think it's great. I love red days. It presents great opportunities. So, Caden, congratulations on your channel. I was looking at your stream, your video the other day with regard to drop shipping. That was interesting. I'm looking into that. Yeah, love the red days. You should do. You should love the red days, being such a young man as you are, because you're not looking to retire for 30, 40 years, right? So you want the red days to last 10 years. You do, to be perfectly honest. Anyway. So, what do we buy this afternoon? I've been really busy. I put in $1,000 today. I've got some really exciting news. I've got two announcements to make I'm excited about, which I think is going to be great for the channel, great all round. Eric is here and accounted for. Eric B, great, Eric. Guess what I've done today? Eric, now, could we just check if the ticker is working now? I think it is. If you recognize your favorite stocks, the stocks should be up to the right prices. We had a little error with it earlier, but here we go. Let me check Rio Tinto coming up now. Rio Tinto, it's at 75.32. Yep, that's correct. 75.32. Yeah, that looks pretty right to me. Rio earnings tomorrow, can't wait. Rio Tinto, S&P, just checking to see if these stock prices are moving. Has market profit not popped in on a day like today? You'd think so, wouldn't you? You'd think so, but no, he hasn't. We're just checking our prices in a minute. Here comes Ford, another one I've got here. These are all your ticker. Yeah, that's up to date as well. So we'll keep an eye, see if that refreshes. Looks pretty good. Tesla, 201. Yeah, that's all moving. Yeah, we seem to be right now. The ticker seems to be working now, 201. That's Tesla. Yeah, all looking about right. You might see a slight penny or two difference time you see it, of course, but it should be spot on. Anyway. So this is what I did today. We've got a couple of things to say. First of all, for those of you that have not been here before, please click subscribe and ring the bell. Let me know you're here. And if it's your very first time, do click subscribe and ring the bell. Why you want to ring the bell is we have breaking news throughout the day, and you want to make sure that you get that. Cathy Wood came out with Tesla price target. Oh, ridiculous. I cannot believe she come out with that. I don't believe a word of that. Do you? I think this manipulation gone off on steroids. Absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, I don't believe it. I think it's ridiculous. I can't listen to a word that Cathy Wood says anymore. It's a bit like Elon Musk making up ridiculous over-the-top statements. It's not what we're about. Anyway, let me check who's here in the live stream, and let me share with you some interesting news this afternoon. I'm quite excited. I've got a few new features that we're adding, and I'd like your thoughts on them. So anyway, just having a little difficulty here, just getting a few things working. Some interesting news this afternoon. There we go. Let's fix that. Okay. Right, I think we're there now. I'm watching you in the bath. Oh my God, no! Tell me that's not true. Kathy Woods gets ahead of herself. Yeah, and makes up, makes up ridiculous statements. But anyway, Caden, if you do the figures on that, it's like virtually the entire world, half the world are going to buy a Tesla. We're getting more inflation. We're getting a worse economy, and yet half the world are going to buy Tesla. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe it at all. Anyway, what have I bought this afternoon? So Eric B, I bought some more J&J. I brought in $1,000 this afternoon. I've lowered my average. We are now down on my brokerage account, 4.99 overall. Too late for the dividends, of course. The dividends are already in, but nevertheless, we've got a price target now on J&J of 188 is the average. So with my Roth and my brokerage account, I should make $1,000 within a year. And I'm very happy with that. Very solid stock. Look, 188 is the price target I'm looking at. This is the average. It could go as high as 215, but let's go in the middle, 188. That will give me $1,000 within a year. With a very stable stock. So I'm happy with that. I keep buying when it goes lower. Very, very good indeed. So yeah, I'm really, really thrilled with that actually. Checking that out. Anyway, so I bought some more today. And we're all good. Also, some exciting news. Two more things to tell you. First of all, I was trying to do my Roth IRA. Remember I told you my Roth IRA, I had until April. To max it out to $7,000. Okay, I had until April, and it only started in December. So I've only had 3 months. And I was moving money around today thinking, I got my YouTube money, I got my gig money, and I thought, right, I have to hold $1,500 in the bank. I had a credit card bill to pay and personal expenses. It was like moving it all around, and I managed to do this. I'm really excited to share it with you. So here's our main brokerage account. At the minute, here we go into my Roth. Look, I've completed it. I have filled up my 2022 Roth. I only started it in December. $7,000. Get in. Look at that. Fantastic. I can leave that. Now, what I was saying Eric would like, because I bought J&J, but also I know that, yeah, congratulations. I'm really chuffed. It's kind of cool, right? I knew that Church would be excited. I bought J&J, I was down on my Roth about 7%, and I doubled my position. Look, down 4.5% now. Much better. Much better. There you go. I'm only down 4.5%. I've worked it out with the Roth and the brokerage. I should make $1,000 this year conservatively. Solid. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it because I work really hard every penny to bring in and push. So now the plan is to do $7,000 this year as quick as I can to do my next 7,000 have ready for January the 1st, 2024. So if I can max out the 23 in the next few months, start building up the $7,000 in cash. So on January 1, when they release the 24 Roth, I can go boom, straight in, buy the S&P 500, done. And then I can't do anything then till 25. So I'll go, that's it, I've done. I'm maxed out. That's all I want to achieve, right? It's like a little game. It's just a little game, really. But anyway, I bought J&J today. Look at these prices now. So Eric B, that is cool. I start Robinhood Roth same time as you. Great job. Thank you very much indeed. How far are you in, Eric? How far are you in? Are you doing well? Anyway, I'm really excited about that. So there you go. So I added to my position of J&J, but I was down. I think it was something like 20%. I was down on Virgin Orbit. I'm now down 11. I basically doubled my position in my Roth. So I use $1,000 a day, and I doubled my position in my Roth. So on Virgin Orbit, I think at this price, even though I really criticized their presentation, I think this is a good price to get it. It's just my opinion, right? But I think, and it's a long-term investment. It's not going to make money the next few years, right? It's something I want to leave. Imagine in 20 years' time, it's the satellite company of the future. So it's not a huge position. 1,200. It's not going to break my pension if it goes. However, I've lowered it from 20% down to 11%. So I'm happy with that. And there you go. So there's my Roth. Now, the reason why it's showing 6686 because they only allow you to bring in 1,000 instantly. It's not like the brokerage account. It's not all instant. So that will jump up to 7,000. It will be $43 down. You can see it's $43 down, but it'll be up to $7,000 within a couple of days. Anyway, there's that. Let's read your comments. What did you say about that? Let me have a little look. That is cool. I started. Congratulations. Dig them ditches. Thank you, Stephen. I'm really, it's the first pension I've ever had. It's a really big deal for me because as a self-employed entertainer, I have never had a pension. I've got no pension. This is my first ever pension. So I've now got a house and $7,000. There's my pension all sorted out. So obviously, I think I might need a little bit more than $7,000, but there you go. I'm excited about it. So there you go. Anyway, I just thought I'd share it with you. Let's have a look. Congratulations, Martyn should create a company called Lucas Investment Strategies, and we buy shares into the business. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I was looking at it. How can you become a penny stock? Because obviously to appear on the NASDAQ is difficult, right? You've got to be big. But I wonder if I can appear on the, like a penny stock. I mean, we've all seen the film Wolf on Wall Street. There were very small companies that had pink slips. So how do I become a penny stock? I mean, at the end of the day, Virgin Galactic's a penny stock. I wouldn't mind being a penny stock. And you can all buy shares. $1 each. I have $6 in my Roth IRA. Flutter edits. Congratulations. It's a beginning, mate. We all start with zero, right? I brought more VORB today as well. Getting scary cheap now. There you go. It is scary cheap. How cheap can it go? Remember, too cheap and it's bankrupt, right? So, yeah. I'm up to 2768. Congratulate. I'm over 10% total. Swing trading. Nice one. You're up 10%. Wow, that is great. That is brilliant. Hang on, though. Hang on. You're up 2768 in your Roth. 10% total. Swing trading. Won't you pay a penalty? Isn't the purpose of buying the Roth, you buy it, leave it? Are you going to get a penalty for buying and selling, swing trading your Roth IRA investments? The purpose of your Roth is you buy it, leave it, so your gains are not taxed if you leave them for 5 years. Am I right or wrong? I need to do more research, but as far as I'm concerned, the Roth IRA is supposedly not to be touched. If you're swing trading it, day trading it, then you do that in your brokerage account. Shouldn't you be doing that? I mean, shouldn't you be doing that? Otherwise, I don't know. Not if I don't withdraw. Oh, I see. So as long as you don't withdraw, so you can swing trade, day trade all you like, Just don't withdraw the money. Okay. I need to know more about that. I was just all hell-bent on just putting it all in there and leaving it alone. But anyway, do you rent your house out? That'll probably do a retirement the way. No, I don't. I don't rent my house out at all. Market cap, $1 million market cap, and you're good. Anyway, there we go. Now we've got another feature as well starting, and I want your comments. I'm not going to do a poll on it. I want your comments, okay? I'm doing a test, 9 p.m. Central Time, which is in 6 hours and 45 minutes from now. So 6 hours and 45 minutes from now. Some of you will be asleep if you're in England or somewhere else. But in 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 a.m. GMT, I'm starting a new service. And what that is, you remember we all said, wouldn't it be great to be live 24 hours a day so people could chat, be in the stream, whatever. And I said, I can't have all my systems running 24 hours a day. Well, I've now got a new system where I can replay earlier videos. Like this show, for example, can go out later, and I can even do it in a different language for China, Japan, whatever, in a different language, okay? And the idea is it will stream live so you can chat in the live chat. And I'm going to do a test tonight. The one I'm doing tonight is just 17 minutes long. That's all it is. It's my intro to my channel. It'll go live at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. GMT, and it's a 1 minute video, and it's going to loop 10 times. But my computer doesn't have to be on. That's the great thing, right? I don't need to have it streaming, but it will be streaming live. It'll be a replay. And this is a test, but after this, if this works, I will put in the thumbnail replay, because I don't want people to think I'm live when I'm not. It is live and you can chat. The purpose is I can reach a new audience. So I can be trading live throughout the day in the US at 1 o'clock in the morning for my Japanese, Chinese, Korean, whoever audience. They can be seeing today's show live so they can chat. And the purpose is it's a community thing. For you guys, you've already seen the show. It's a replay. It's just a place to have a conversation, okay? Have a conversation and talk and keep the community going, theoretically, 24 hours a day. How fantastic would that be, okay? But for other audiences who have not seen the shows, they're watching the repeat in their time zone. So theoretically, if I title it in a foreign language, they will discover it, and we could grow a different audience. We could grow a bigger audience. So there you go. What do you think of that? I'm not going to do a poll. I just want what your thoughts are. So it serves two purposes. One, it grows the channel to new audiences. Also, on top of that, it gives you the opportunity to chat 24/7 live in the show. And I'm going to do the same. If it works, I might do the same thing for my music. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, people could be listening to my piano music in China, and they could be chatting. So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the chat. I'd like to get your thoughts on that. That'd be really, really great. Anyway, thank you very much for your feedback on that. Let's bring everybody up to date quickly with a quick commercial break. Bring everyone up to date now. Here we go. Be right back in 10 seconds from now. Here we go. Okay. If you're a sponsor, you can sponsor this space, and you can be in this space. Skip the ads, come right back. That is great. George. George likes it. Great. So some of you might feel this is great. I can watch the opening bell show in a time that suits me. You know, it could be interesting, right? It could be interesting. Anyway, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Think it'll work great for your music channel. Should have a playlist streaming 24/7. Lots of channels do it. Seems to bring in a good audience. Yeah, I think for the music, it'll be much better. Is it translated? Not at the moment. That's something at the moment. I'm just going to title translate a title. Perhaps I could do it in several different languages. I already do that now. You guys don't see it because you're in England, you're in America, right? But I already do that now. I translate into Chinese, Korean, Japanese, several languages already. You won't see it because you're not in that country, but it's already done. But the show won't be translated, no. That would be too much work. I'd never get it done. I'm thinking about getting more in space now before the earnings. I didn't buy enough at 5. Mohammed Wal Swelam. Okay, sounds good to me. How is the music channel going as far as view hours? We are now just hovering around the 4,000, but we're about to lose about 500 watch hours. Remember I explained that to you? There was a big spike a year ago when we first started it. Not when we first started the channel. The channel's been around a long time. But we did have a big spike a year ago. That's about to fall off. Once that falls off, then we are growing from where we are now. So we're right around the 4,000 right now. And we're about to lose about 500, but we'll get that back because then there's nothing after that. It's just like nothing. So there's nothing to lose, basically. We're just adding all the time. So I'll keep going. Yeah, thank you, Mike, for doing such an amazing job on that. Appreciate it. Right, let's have a look. So the S&P 500 going is down today. I'm still up 2.51. I'm looking to buy the S&P 500 if we can get it to drop another couple of percent and start getting my bottom again. Then rather than just keep buying J&J, I want to buy the S&P 500. But I think J&J is near there. That'll be really good, says George. George likes it. Cool. Thank you. Right, we got our world premiere in what is it? 50 minutes from now, 48 minutes from now. Here's the world premiere. Please do join me for that. You don't have to donate. Just watch the 3-minute video, and it makes all the difference. Okay, it makes all the difference to my channel, but also helps those people because somebody will see it and donate. That's the point of it all. Can we do a poll, red or green day tomorrow? Crag, we can definitely do that. Can we do a poll, red or green day tomorrow? Start a poll. Here we go. Red or green day tomorrow. Okay, here we go. This is for Crag. Red or green. Okay. I'm just scared of getting to 5 before. I am just scared of it getting to 5. Right, you want to get rid of that. You want to get rid of that fear. There are other stocks to own. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. If you've got fear of owning it, don't buy it. Buy something else. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about that at all. There are loads of things you can buy that you can make money on. You don't have to buy it. So not to worry. The S&P down 1.86. Virgin Galactic still going down. Virgin Orbit going sideways. I'm now only down 4% now, 4.38, and it's down 4.52 today. That's my small position, but my Roth IRA is a much bigger position. My Roth IRA is 850 shares of Virgin Orbit, down 11%. I'd have to buy a lot more to bring that down. I was down 20% earlier, but this price, this is, I think, this has been its bottom for a long time. I don't know if it will break a new bottom, of course, but around here, around this 150 is where it's been now for quite a while. If we pan out, it's good to pan out, look. Around here, look. It's been here for a long time, 3 months. Been here for a long time. Now, it is going lower. Of course, it could go down to 50 cents. We don't know. FMC minutes tomorrow. Yes, I've got that on my list. 22. Thank you so much indeed for that. Also tomorrow is the Lucid earnings. Who's joining me for Lucid earnings tomorrow? If you look on the homepage of the channel, you will see Lucid earnings coming up after hours tomorrow night. Lucid earnings. I'm currently not in it. I made my money, and now I've spent my money today buying J&J and Virgin Orbit. I haven't got any money to buy it anyway, so I'm not in it at the moment. That might change in the future. Right. I've got 25% of my portfolio in Lucid and Tilray. I need to rebalance, but waiting for a pump. Good idea, Andrew. Always look at rebalancing your portfolio. Go back to it and think, okay, I've got too much of something. Trim off the top. Even if it's something you really like. I mean, J&J is like, I don't know, 80% of my Roth IRA. But that's okay. You know, it's a solid company, right? But, you know, I would like to trim off the top if I get a profit and then buy the S&P. And, you know, that's okay. Anyway, Virgin Orbit. Be nice to see it bounce up. It's been going sideways like that all day now. Is the FOMC meeting tomorrow? Is it not? No, it's tomorrow. It's not the FOMC meeting, Mohammed. It's the minutes from the last meeting. It's not as important as the FOMC meeting. The minutes don't tell us huge amounts. But you know what the minutes are of a meeting, right? I don't need to explain to you what minutes are. But it gives a bit of colour to the meeting and a little bit of direction of where the next meeting might go. It's always worth listening in. It's worth getting some sort of input from it, and we'll cover some of it, but not to get too carried away with it, though. It's not as important as the meeting itself. Anyway, looking at Tesla, it's gone below the 200. It's got a long way to go before I start buying it. I'm going to buy it again, but I'm going to buy it at 120. It's too expensive. It dropped from 211 now. Let's have a little look. My friend told me that he was scared to lose out on Virgin when it was 7.30. I told him not to follow the pump now. He is down a lot. Emotional trading is irresponsible gambling. Absolutely right. It's the worst thing you can have. I used to have it. I don't have it anymore. When I first started investing and trading, I had it all the time. It was horrible. Now I don't have any of that stuff. It doesn't concern me at all. Did you hear about the stockholders who are suing Virgin? Yes. Yeah. I'm not interested in that either. I'm not concerned about that at all. Ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. We know exactly what the situation is with Virgin Galactic. We know that Richard Branson promoted the stock in a positive way, but I don't see anything untoward about that at all. I'm not concerned about it. Doesn't worry me. You know, stocks go up, stocks go down. You can't start suing people because they go down. I mean, where would it end? Going to sue Elon Musk because he starts selling his shares because he lied? I mean, it's ridiculous. People can do what they want. You don't have to like it. But anyway, it's a red day, 62%. Now then, I want to do another poll. 62% say red day. I want to do a poll. I talked to you earlier about the verification ticks. They're on Twitter, They're on Facebook now. They'll come on. There's no question they're going to come on TikTok. They'll come on Instagram. They'll come everywhere. All right. Now Twitter's done it, and now Facebook is doing it. They'll all look at it and go, "It's free money. Everybody wants to get a tick." And I said to you, what a complete and utter waste of money. Complete and utter waste of money. It is. I felt like I was giving a tip. To Elon Musk when I got my tick on Twitter. It didn't help me whatsoever. I would imagine if you're a really, really big channel and you've got millions of subscribers, then that you make loads of money, you don't care, right? But remember, it's not $12. It's $12 every month. Now, for me, it would be about $100 a month. $100 a month. It would be basically 5% of the money I put into my portfolio a month. That is ridiculous, right? However, I'm growing, and people then will know who the real channel is. I can have one on Twitter, I can have one on Facebook, I can have one on, eventually I can have one on TikTok, all these places. So for me, it'd be about $100 a month if I do everything, right? So the poll is, as a professional online influencer, if you want to call me that, should I be verified? Because there are over 100 people pretending to be me on TikTok. There is one at least on Twitter that I know of. That's all I know of right now, confirmed, right? That's all I know of confirmed right now. But if I've got a tick, then at least you know who the real Martyn Lucas is. You can see mine's got a tick, theirs hasn't. Even though I think it's a bit of a scam having to pay to verify yourself when anyone can pay, what do you think? So I'm going to ask you, as a professional, this is my job, bringing you a verified account as opposed to not. Is it a good idea? So basically, should I pay to be verified? What do you think? Good idea? Should I do it? Would it benefit my channel? Would you prefer it? Would you like it? Would it be good? Would it help my channel? Is it a positive thing? Take the money aside. Well, maybe we shouldn't take the money aside, but should I pay to be verified? Of course, as I grow, that $100 a month will get less and less and less as an expense, right? Right now, it's like, bloody hell, it's 5% of what I put a month in my portfolio. However, in a year's time, it might be 1% of what I put in. Does it make a difference? What do you think? Should I pay to be verified? I'll ask you now. You can write it off as a business expense, can't you? Yes, I can. I can, of course. Don't waste your money, Martin. No ticks. Stephen doesn't like it. Anyway, put your opinion. Put your opinion. People that fall for scams would be scammed by anybody. Yeah, I mean, true. It's true. But at least if you look at the Twitter account that's unverified, at least, you can see I am the verified one. I mean, I'm thinking of the point of, trying to help you guys show integrity and all these things. That if Facebook are going to do it, I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube start doing it. They'll all start going, we're all doing it now. Anyway, Rivian, people that fall for scams will be scammed by anybody, says DeWald, sorry. I live in the where? CUNR. Not sure what that is. Tesla moving up, $200. It went down just below 200 today. Lucid, we've got the earnings tomorrow. Is it a positive thing? A bit expensive though for a tick. It's a positive thing. A bit expensive though for a tick. I mean, it's relative, isn't it? If you are a multi-millionaire and you've got millions of followers, it's worth it, isn't it? It's worth it. Of course it is. If you're like me and you're just starting out, that's a lot of money. But if you're committed to what you're doing, maybe 50-50. Look at that. 50-50. 4 votes say yeah. 4 votes say no. That's really nothing in it, is it? Probably gives you a bit of perceived credibility too. Perceived. Yeah. It does. 44% say yes now. Amazon. We had a bit of a lull today. McDonald's. Coca-Cola. J&J. Nice to see it moving up. I live in the country. I sell my ticks. I live in the country. I sell my ticks for 1 cent. I live in the country. I sell my ticks for 1 cent. What's all that about? Or 10 cents rather, 0.1. 10 cents. How can you sell someone a tick? How can you sell someone a tick? You don't need a tick to be legit. The wolf can have 2 ticks. Does it mean he knows something? No. No, very true. Very true. It just means, it only means parasites. Yes. Is that what he's saying? I sell my ticks for $10, 10 cents. That's what I thought he was saying, but I wasn't quite sure, 22. So J&J, we bought in today on my Roth. Let's have a little look. I bought today. You didn't get it. Yes. Yeah, we get it now. I bought it at 158.86. So I'm just out of the money still. Anyway. You know what I'm talking about. Verification ticks. Come on. Google. We want to see VORB go up. It's just going sideways. No interest at all. There's volume there, 346,000. It's not insignificant for VORB. It's an average. It's about average. In fact, it's slightly down than the average. So, but nevertheless. Anyway. Tonight's world premiere. Are you ready to go? It's in 45 minutes. Hopefully everybody will be there. %56 say no, don't bother. S&P, Virgin Galactic, Virgin Orbit, Rivian, Tesla, Lucid, the earnings tomorrow. Where did Walmart end up in the end? Let's have a little look at Walmart. Going sideways now. Had a nice return. I'll be there. Nice one, George. Thank you so much. It's the Andrew. It's Pat Grady tonight. It's the Elvis one. My way. Do we need these people following you anyway? Good point. Tesco, Next Era Energy, down again today, 2.37. Bitcoin down nearly 1.85. Tilray had a bad day, 7%. I'm out of the money on Tilray again. Look at Tilray. All the high risk stuff gets sold off first. Robinhood as well, down. These are all low prices now. For me, all-time lows. IonQ still way up. Gove, 86 cents. That's not barcoding, by the way. If anyone thinks that's barcoding, it's not. There's a very big difference. 4.86 down. Ford, Rio Tinto. What is the short score? What is the short score? Matt, what question is that? I don't understand your question. What is the short score? How is CVX doing? Let's have a little look. I got my dividends, by the way. Or at least it tells me when they're going to be paid. Not that impressed by the dividends, really. Let's duplicate this page. Let's have a look. CVX. CVX. Bear with me. I'm down 370 on Tizro today. Yes. My computer's behaving a bit slow again today, I've noticed. Sorry about the lens flare there. That's more in dollars. Yes, indeed it would be. Chevron, let's have a look. I've got my dividends to be paid out soon. Let's come back to it when it loads. Virgin Galactic, Virgin Orbit. We'll come back to CVX for Stephen Lewandowski in a second. Okay. Let's see if we've got it up now. I've only got 7 shares, but 7 shares nevertheless. It's 3% of my portfolio, down 8.62. And the dividend will be paid on the 10th of March. The day... Oh, in fact, let me ask that question. All right, so 10 votes now. 60% say no. It's not. Should I pay for verified? 60% say no. Waste of money. 40% say yep. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now then. This is the 10th of March. I will receive my dividend payments. My first dividend payments from Chevron, CVX, $10.57. Wow, that lens flare is lighting up Red Roof. Wonderful stuff. Light it up. Light it up. Absolutely awesome. There you go. That's for Stephen Lewandowski. I think the best case of being verified is that someone sues you for not taking all measures to stop scammers. I think the best case for being verified is that someone sues you for not taking all measures to stop scammers impersonating you. Far-fetched, but it's litigious world these days. How can someone... I know what you're saying, but how can someone sue me because somebody else scammed them? I think the best case for being verified is that someone sues you for not taking all measures to stop scammers impersonating you. Wow, that's an interesting one. I never thought of that. That's interesting. 22. Is that someone sues you for not taking all measures to stop scammers impersonating you. I never thought of that. I can't see it though, can you? But I mean... Like we said, you just don't know these days, do you? 100 a month for the ticks. Over 5 years, that's $6,000. You could do more in stocks. That's what I was thinking. It's very important to look at what you would do with the money. I always think of stuff like that. What can I do with the money? You know, it's like, it's a heck of a lot of money, isn't it? If they said $12 as a one-off payment, then you go, all right, $12, one-off payment. You know, scammers wouldn't want to do it because they don't want to show their, you got to give your birth, you got to give your driver's license and all these things. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But $12 every month, and then I've got to do it on about 8 or 9 places. 20, if I do everything, 20 places. I mean, bloody hell. I mean, imagine that. I try to make money where I can so I can retire wealthy. Is there a reason you don't rent your property? No, we like to go back and it's our home. It's our home. It's not a business. It's our home. We should rent it. It's good to go, When we live there, we just go back in straight away. I don't take anything back with me. It's ready to go. It's my home. I've been there for like 30 years. I know. I'm throwing money away. I'm throwing about $1,000 away every single month, minimum. And I'm still paying the electric. I wouldn't pay the electric. And I'm paying the council tax. I wouldn't pay the council tax. I'm probably I'm probably throwing away about $1,500 a month. $500 a month I'm paying for electric, internet, council tax, water, even though I don't use it, all those things, okay? Plus the rent. I would get the rent and then I wouldn't pay the other. If you look at it purely as money, it's obvious. You've got a free house sitting there ready to go. Why wouldn't you? Totally agree. But if you've, then you've not got a home, have you? You've got a business. You've not got a home. So, it's one of those things. What do you do? What do you do? Money-wise, it's obvious what you do. Human emotion comes into it. That changes it a little bit. I can be your realtor in Truro, rent the bloody thing, take the emotion away. You can revamp when you move back to Cornwall. And you're moaning about the cost of ticks. Get it rented out, you nutcase. You'll always own it. That's nice. Just say as it is. You're a bloody nutcase. I love it. Everyone's a fruit and nutcase. Remember the song? Remember that? What commercial was that? Anyway, see you back in 10 seconds from now. It's supposed to be 10 seconds from now. Computer's being slow again today. What's going on? Come on, get on with it. There we go, we're back. Bit of a delay there. And you're moaning about the cost. I can be your realtor in Truro. You can always revamp it. You're dead right there. You're dead right. Anyway, 15 minutes before the bell goes, half an hour before the world premiere. Let me have a little look. Who's up for it so far? 9 comments, 7 likes. Tonight is my way. It's the Grady experience tonight. Oh, yes, it is. It's the Grady experience. You work to get that house. Let the house work for you. I mean, it's very true, isn't it? It's been like that now, 4 years now. So I've thrown away like gazillion dollars already. Anyway, but look, if it's all about the money, I could stop doing this show and go out every day and do gigs. I could pay someone to carry my equipment around, hump gear from place to place. I could make $1,000 every day, minimum, just doing gigs around this area. If it was all about money, but that's it, life's more than just about money, right? Think of an extra 15 grand a year to put in the market. I know. Imagine. Imagine it. I know. It's mental, innit? It's mental, innit? Oh, dear God. Anyway, here's the world premiere. We want everyone to tune in. How much has you used the house in 4 years? Well, obviously COVID happened, smart Alec. So COVID happened, so we didn't go back for a year and a half, 2 years. But yeah, it's very, 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 very expensive. We could have stayed in the Dorchester Hotel. We could have stayed in the best hotel in England. Absolutely, I get what you're saying, but it's your home, innit? Just think about it. Any wealth advisor would drag you down to the letting office. Yes, they would. Any financial advisor. Because they're not involved, are they? They're not. It's not their home, are they? They look at it and go, "You're an idiot." You could stay at Park Lane. You could stay at Mayfair, best hotel in London. When you go back for the money that you make, then you could invest more money. Then you could buy another house. What are you on about? I get what everyone's saying, but it's your home, innit? It's Martyn's home. It's like everything, innit? I could rent this house out. All right, and set my studio up out on the garden. I'd have even more money, but now I'm living out in the garden. Maybe that's a bad example. That's definitely a bad example. Anyway, we can go on forever. You could do anything for money. I could go on to OnlyFans and do my show naked, make even more money. I mean, where does it end? Where does it end? That probably wouldn't work very well, though. Don't get sentimental about things. You can always kick the tenant out and move back in. It's still yours. Make it work for you. It's an asset. It's also a home. And I like the fact I've been in it forever. It's kind of cool, right? I'm not so sure that this ticker's working very well. We're getting red flashes. We're getting all sorts of things, aren't we? It might be because I've got so many... I've got so many tickers now. I might have to reduce it. You know, I gave everyone's favourite ticker. I maybe need to reduce that a little bit. That might be half the problem. I might need to have to go back. Anyway, I think Mike is living in that. That's why he said no. Yeah. Right. Chevron going down. The S&P 500 going down. Someone living on the porch. Someone's living on the porch. S&P is still up 3 point... Sorry. Oh, that's in my Roth. I was looking at it thinking, that's weird. I've only got one share. Let me go back to that a minute. Yeah, there you go. That's better. There we go. That's more like it. I'm up 2.54 on the brokerage account. Virgin Galactic. Everything is going sideways. Look at this. I had 4 rentals and not worth it. Here we go. I had 4 rentals and not worth it. The renters, all of them, tore up my houses. All were brand new homes. Your peace of mind is priceless. There you go. That's what I think. I've got my home here. I've got my wonderful wife. I've got my house. I've got my first Roth IRA. Woohoo! You know, I've got no margin, no debt. It doesn't matter, does it? I'm not leaving it to anyone. No one's getting anything, so don't be too nice to me. No one's going to get my house for free when I die, so don't even think about that. Eric B says your peace of mind is priceless. I think so. Depending on your monthly payment and interest rate, a house can be an asset or it can be acid. Mike 166 need to take a big deposit. Yeah, yes, you're right and wrong. Yes, you're right and wrong. Bloody hell, George, you don't mince around your words, will you? You're right and you're wrong. Okay, we got that. He's right and wrong. Fair enough. 8 minutes to go before the bell goes. Rivian's going down again. Lucid earnings after hours. Tesla going back down. Hey, I said it would, look. All the fanboys, come on, fanboys. You kept telling me it was going to go on forever and ever and ever. And I went, you're talking rubbish. It can't go on forever and ever and ever. It's got way too expensive. I have a big garage and I'm converting into an annex to rent in the summer. Airbnb, 500 to 600 a week. Very nice indeed. Share your comments, Mike. You've done a house. You know all about it. You could use the rent to pay the mortgage on another house. Could be building a property empire for no work whatsoever. 22, you're dead right. You're dead right. You need better tenants. You need better tenants. There you go. Well, that's not necessarily hard to find, easy to find, is it? Anyway, Tesla's going down. Lucid going sideways. Apple. Amazon. McDonald's. Can anyone explain this? I've checked this. This is not refreshing. Price to earnings ratio on Amazon minus 357.48. Can anyone explain that to me? Price to earnings ratio minus 357.48. It used to be about 100 times earnings. Has anyone got any idea? Is this, I mean, obviously this sounds ridiculous, but can anyone explain to me what's going on with Robinhood? That's been like that now for a few days. So they must assume it's right. It's some different way of calculating. I don't know. What do you think? Can anyone give me any information? What do you think of that? I don't know. The only way it was worth it was that you can borrow against the equity of each, but only in good times. That's what Mike said. Look, the only way it was worth it when you can borrow against it. The nurses I work with are desperate for a house close to Trelisk. It won't get druggies, lol. There you go. Yep, can lease through the NHS to doctors. That's cool. I'll shut up now. No, you carry on. Don't shut up. You carry on. Elon buying Amazon. LOL. Is that why it's down 365 times earnings? Yeah, it's in debt. Amazon's being destroyed. I love it. Has anyone got any idea, price to earnings, why that's like the way that is? Right, we got 5 minutes. Oh, thank you very much, Leah. Got a cup of tea. They are, Mike. Thanks, Leah. It's just a glitch. It can't be right, can it? Yeah, but it's been like that for 3 days. It's been like that for 3 days. I mean, you know, it doesn't make any sense, does it? Minus 357. They're basically paying you to own it. It's like it's a free stock right now. Amazon, you can buy Amazon today for free. How about it? Coca-Cola. Going back down, been up at swing trading all day long. J&J's heading down again. Oh, I tell you what. When I see days like this, it says you are so much better off not being in margin. Oh, so much better not being in margin. Really. I'm just going to do something in a minute. I wonder, because my computer's going slow again since I bought the ticker, I wonder if that ticker requires a huge amount of resources. I can't see it, but who knows? It might do. Let me turn the ticker off. See if that ticker has anything to do with slowing my system down. I had a glitch where my account value 10x for 30 seconds at a time. Tried to withdraw and it fixed it. Not surprising. Yeah, not surprising. LOL. Yeah. Indeed. Let me see if I can... take this ticker off and let's see what happens. Right, let's see if the system runs a bit quicker with that. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but just a thought. Anyway, we got 2 minutes to go. Portfolio is still driving down. Very quiet show today, actually. It's been quiet all day today. Anyway, so in 15 minutes' time, we have got the world premiere on the music channel. Please join us. It's My Way tonight for all of those in Syria and Turkey. Always quiet on the red days. It is quieter. You notice that. It is. It is. This is when you sort of test out the men from the women, right? The men from the boys, all right? We're here regardless. We're here fighting on, buying the dips, looking for the discounts, digging the ditches, doing it on the worst days, adding to that portfolio. Absolutely right. This is what it's all about. Never put all your eggs in one basket, says DeWaldo Vosloo. Interest rates were 25% in South Africa, also 2008. Almost went under. All of his money was in property. Looks like SPA will close below 4,022. Yeah, we're going down. No question about it. No question about it. People don't want to look when they're losing money. Yeah, but when you're losing money, you can find the deals. Here we go. Right, let's bring in the timer. Okay, here we go. Let's have a little look. The timer's a bit out. It's only 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the bell's gone. The moment I take that ticker off, it's running faster. Maybe because that ticker was so many stocks on it. Not if you're already fully invested. This recent rally has sucked everyone in. FOMO. Well, yes, that's very true. Robinhood can be dodgy with info sometimes. I also noticed the covered calls, ETFs, divided yields being wrong. Here he is! Christopher Marantech, good day. If there was a Denise that was signing up to LSC, tell her I've manually... Oh, okay. Thank you very much indeed. If there was a Denise that was signed to LSC, tell her I've manually verified her account. All right, Chris. Thank you, mate. You're a good man. Excellent stuff indeed. That's Chris, my partner in Live Streamer Cafe. Very, very good indeed. Thank you very much indeed. And we're streaming there right now, in case you didn't realise. In fact, there's 2 people streaming at the same time. I wonder who it is today. Let me have a quick look. Who is it? Who's streaming? What's going on? Right, we've got 14 minutes to go. I'm streaming, and who else is streaming? It is... Oh, it's Genius. Genius is streaming. Lovely. He's brilliant, he is. I don't know where she came from, but you're one of the 2 live shows right now, so I figured it was a shot. Okay. Thank you, Chris. Do you get blue ticks on LSC? Yes. Bloody right. Yeah, absolutely. You get a blue tick. You get a blue tick on LSC. Damn right you do. Yeah, Chris, we were talking about blue ticks this afternoon. Verifications. You can now pay Facebook $12 a month for a tick. $12 a month. Think about it. For me, it's about $100 a month if I did all my accounts. Think about that for a minute. Twitter are already doing it. LSCs, like my dogs, are inspected for ticks and they are removed. There you go. Look at that. We don't even need to worry about it. We're already so good. We got no infections whatsoever. We're all good. Right. Okay. It's the end of the show. Another day done. And the S&P is coming up in the after hours. Virgin Galactic is up in the after hours. Virgin Orbit is up in the after hours. Come on, get in. Let's see Virgin Orbit improve today. J&J is what it's all about for me. Defensive stocks. And anyway, so 3 things to talk about. First of all, very, very quickly then. Let's talk about it very quickly. First of all, I shared with you today, I'm really, really excited. I've got my Roth IRA maxed out. Look, maxed out. I did it within a couple of months, 3 months in fact. There it is. Boom, get on in. 7,000. Brilliant. I'm really excited about that. That's my very first pension. My first pension in my entire life. Up to this point, I've never had a pension, so I'm excited about that. We've got the world premiere, which starts in 12 minutes time, so hopefully you'll all join me for that. Continue to help our friends in Turkey and Syria. And tonight we are testing a brand new service. I'm hoping to be able to be live 24 hours a day on my music channel and this channel. And the purpose of it is it'll be restreaming what we've already done for other parts of the world that can't watch it live. Now, for you guys, you'll go, well, I've already seen it. But the purpose is, you remember you said to me, wouldn't it be great if we could talk to each other and share thoughts and comments of what was going on during the day? Right? Remember, people all around the world, different time zones. But the problem I had was having to leave my computer on all the time. That was the hard part. Now with the service that I'm using, I'm able to restream live content that I've already recorded 24 hours a day, and you can go in and chat and so on. And it'll actually be live, so you can actually stream it, you know, pop in and chat and all the rest of it. So there you go. Live Streamer Cafe, we're already doing that. This is... This is a new thing because I don't require my computer to be on to do it. That's the good part about it. And hopefully you'll drop in the chat. So tonight we're going to test it. It's in 6 hours. It's only a 17-minute one tonight. That's all it is. And at 9 o'clock tonight, which is in 6 hours from now, it'll go live. So I would like to test it with you. If this works, I will replace the thumbnail, which will say replay, so people know that this is a live stream replay. Just like any TV program is. If you watch Gone with the Wind tomorrow on BBC One, it's not live. Rhett Butler isn't really walking across the beach or the field or wherever. You know what I'm saying? It's a stream, so you can communicate with everybody live. Anyway, and it'll be interesting to see. And if I title it in a foreign language, the idea is I might be able to attract foreign audiences to my events. The Day Trader Omnibus. It's an omnibus. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we're never off air. How about that? It's like the day the BBC said, right, we're going 24 hours a day now. It wasn't a good day, was it? It was a bad day. The world never slept from that day on. Anyway, let's do Day Trader of the Day. Let's bring everybody up to date. Quick commercial break. Day Trader of the Day. You ready, guys? Get your numbers ready. Here we go. You got some fingers in some pies. You got some fingers in some pies. I got fingers in all sorts of pies. I'll be snoring by then. 9:05 now. It's 9:05 now. Yeah, it'll be 3 a.m, Brickmark. Yeah, you'll miss it. You'll miss it, Brickmark. And it was intended for you. All right, day trader of the day. Let's go. We are down today 2.45. Down 2.45 percentage points. Let's put a minute on the clock. A minute on the clock. Let's do it. Down 2.45. And here we go. You ready? 1 minute on the clock. Down 1.44. Let's put our alarm on, Brick. There you go. Get out of bed. Come on, do it. Get out of bed at 3 o'clock. It's only 17 minutes. Get up at 3 a.m. Pop in and say, hello. 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 3.51. No bloody idea. That's it. You've got no bloody idea. You've never got any bloody ideas. Church was the winner tonight. Yeah, this morning. So who's going to win tonight? Down 2.65, down 1.44. It looks like being down by Brickmark is the winning score tonight. Looks like that might be the winning score. All right. Right, it looks like that might be down 5.3. Down 2.3. It looks like Brickmark is the winner tonight. So thank you very much, Brickmark, for your honest trades. Thank you very much. Thumbs up. And let's give them the sound effects, shall we? Here we go. Let's do it. Brickmark. Well done indeed. Congratulations. We got 7 minutes to go. I feel good that everyone else is down. It's not just me. Mystery loves company. Absolutely, we're all down. We're all losing our money. Just keeps on going down. The way I look at it is this. The Russia's getting worse. The European war's getting worse. Inflation's getting worse. You've either got to go, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, and we're all going to be dead because there's a third world war. And then if that's the case, who the hell cares how much money you have or haven't got? However, if you'd rather not think like that, you'd rather think like, okay, we're not all going to be dead. The world war isn't going to kill us all. We might as well just keep buying the dips because eventually we'll get the bottom, right? And eventually you'll be in and you'll be invested in the future. You'll have a nice little pension. That's it. Simple. There's no point being negative. Pointless. Way to cheer us up, mate. Yeah. Well, it's right, innit? It's right, innit? All right. You either just get on with it. Just get on with it. Make the most of it. There goes Tesla. No surprise. I'm so not surprised by any of this whatsoever. And the economy is in the right state. You might as well just keep buying the dips as they go lower. Keep working hard. Keep your head down. Get on with it. Stop bloody moaning. Hope for the best. And that's all you can do, really, innit? Or you might as well go, the old world's coming to an end, and what the heck. All right, that's it. So here's the world premiere. If you stay right where you are, it'll take you right there. It's like magic. It's literally like magic. I hope some of you will join us tonight in 6 hours' time for this new test to see. I just want to see you pop in and say hello and stuff like that. It should be interesting. If it works, I will do a replay thumbnail. And I want to do that because I want people to realise it's a replay. Okay? Very, very important. Many people don't do that. They just don't care about that sort of stuff. They just pretend it's live. And I don't want to manipulate people. I want everyone to know it's a replay. And that's fine. The only purpose is it's live so you can all come in and chat live. And that's great. And also, it's great because my computer doesn't have to be on. I can actually be running shows when my computer's turned off. That's it. See you on the world premiere. Oh, hang on a minute. That was rubbish. I didn't do any credits. There wasn't any. See you on the world premiere in 2 minutes from now. Take care of yourselves and each other.